What's up everyone, welcome to another installment of How to 1800. Today we're going to start with an all random game where we get a bunch of pretty bad heroes. Good news though, someone recognized me. That was pretty nice. I'm always really happy when someone recognizes me. So I just swapped a hero that I think was bad, which was Blood Hunter. I really didn't think we needed a Blood Hunter on this team. I swapped him, repicked him, and I got Lodestone. And I'm still not very happy. The Lodestone in this kind of setup, we have too many melee heroes. This is not very good, but nonetheless, all random is all random. That's what I get for having this mode thumbs up. Don't regret this. After all, this mode is pretty fun, so we're gonna be going in game. And the first thing I do is tell my team that we need to get Bloodless Bottom. So I ask someone to come, and this someone turns out to be Hammerstorm in this game. Kind of micro a little bit, try to block him, doesn't work, but we get him anyway. Quick first blood. Hammerstorm stays for a bit, but it doesn't matter. In this game I will be playing support Lodestone. I give all the farm to Prisoner, and this lane is kind of going okay actually. We're kind of getting another kill. There's two melees in this lane setup. It's pretty good. Flux can use a buff as well, I guess, but we're doing fine. Another very good interesting teamwork bit was Prisoner giving me his Scarab. That's really nice, just for the mana region. I triple stack our camp to pull it. They didn't ward it, but in the end I didn't really have any use for it. There's not really much else to say about this game. As a support I got wards and counter wards and tried to gank a little bit, but slowly the game got out of control and they kind of sort of out-farmed us. They had a jungler within, we had pretty bad picks, and they just slowly but surely made their way to victory. We died a bunch of times, but I would say the biggest hit was Armadon. He was twice my levels and very far ahead of anyone else in our team. He just got really farmed in the top lane, just destroyed us. It was very discouraging. We got bad randoms. It happens. Random is random. I like this mode. I like the challenge, but I won't be winning this one. So unfortunately I'll lose some MMR. Oh well, happens. I didn't thumbs down all random. I still like it as a mode, so we'll be going to the next game, which will be all pick. So the enemy team picked a Predator, and I tried to counter. I picked Pandemonium. However, Blue called bottom and ignored anything we said. Or, well, I said in particular. And I mentioned this because bottom will be a suicide scout. And I'd probably be better bottom, and he'd probably be better top in the tri-lane, right, and against their pseudo tri-lane. But he just ignores me completely. I flame him, I get mad, the enemy team gets a disconnect as well, and we just kind of sort of remake. So game number 2 didn't count. We're gonna go into the real game number 2, where I am playing a Luna support. We'll be running our own Suicide this time on Hag, and we'll be having a pseudo tri-lane top with Legionary in our jungle. So as just any usual normal support, at the start of the game I buy one ward and give it to Hag so that she can place it in the pull spot, and I get another ward to place it for us. And the enemy team does something really interesting. Like, I actually like the strategy a lot. So they gank us with 3 people, so they'll be running a kind of roaming fade, but that's not what made very interesting for me. What made very interesting is that I think all of them, I'm not sure in this one, but later I found out that all of them had boots. That's a really interesting strategy, I think. Get early boots for the purpose of ganking early and getting that first blood, and with the extra gold get any missing items that you wanted to get. And the boots, the extra movement speed, allow you to chase early game because nobody else has them usually. So a really interesting strategy. So Fate is roaming. I'm kind of trying to stop her, but it's not really working. Predator is completely ignoring me in voice chat and in normal chat, and he hasn't said anything all game. He just like makes me a little bit upset, I would say. In other words, mad. So I get killed by their team. They constantly gank me. Predator is constantly ignoring me, so I just decide to leave the lane after dying a couple of times. I play my role as a support, get wards, and trust me guys, I feel your pain when you're a support that has no gold, but you gotta do it. You gotta ward. you have to spend your gold on wards and not other items that you want. I buy some counter wards as well because I felt like they had vision there. Didn't get it this time. Go top to save Predator against the Deadwood, but surprise, surprise, they start pop training. Pretty annoying, and this gets just even more frustrating because I'm a support. So I do something that I do once in a blue moon. I stack for my carry. Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe, but I stack once in a while. This is the only thing I really forget as a support player. Finally, at 15 minutes, only at 15 minutes into the game do I get boots because I was warding. It's important to ward, guys, and it's important to stack. Try not to forget that either, but I finally get my boots, and that's okay. This is just really good teamwork where I use my ultimate to bring Silhouette low enough, and we do this trick quite a few times with Legionary. We just had some good teamwork going on. I'll show you another clip later. For now, I'm just showing you that I do in fact counter ward. The enemy team gets quite a few bound eyes actually. They get 2 or 3 this game. I'm not sure. We kill one of them, get it, use it to counter ward. I guess they got it against Nomad, but they have a lot of invisible heroes too, so that was questionable. This is a very nice bit of teamwork. I had to predict where he would be already through my power throw, and then Legionary initiated with this Prologue. Just some really nice teamwork. I really liked it. We really understood each other, and that was just really good. And then eventually we just really kind of out-farmed them, and slowly but surely their pop train lost steam, and we won. That's really kind of it. Just want to mention my item build. I went for a power supply and mystic vestments just against Fade, pretty much, who initiated on me a lot. That's for Mamar, and we're back where I was. So, as usual, this means we're going into game number 3. Game number 3, I just right-click Glacius because they have a Parasite, and Glacius counters Parasite because his freeze works for 8 seconds against creeps. Brown was kind of more of a support player according to his stats, so I didn't really like him being carry, especially because he picked Gladiator, which is not a hero I like. Top lane gets Bloodlust against the Suicide Bubbles, which was really nice. We are in the meantime playing against a Pseudo Tri-Lane, Parasite, Draconis, and Witch Slayer. Notice in this clip, very importantly, I move downhill and miss one auto attack uphill. That was such a weird mistake that actually potentially cost us a kill because here Witch Slayer was really low. So we kind of keep chasing, and guys, it's really important to know when to turn back. I know he was on 1 health, and that feeling, that horrible feeling of, oh my god, I can't believe he got away just a little bit more, but we just pull back and we both survive on low health. Just know when to pull back. I go into the side shop to heal up, so just know when not to become too greedy. In the meantime, the mid lane got absolutely dominated against Gladiator, which isn't really a surprise. I don't think it's too bad of a hero, but it's definitely not a good carry. Pandemonium was already pre-farmed to the point where we cannot kill him even with several people. But that's not the only problem. Parasite is also getting pre-farmed and he completely destroys me. That's quite upsetting how he got a little bit lucky there, but at the same time, I don't think it mattered too much, but I will give you guys one tip. Don't use your freeze on Parasite until he uses his ultimate when he's not in a creep. Also counter ward, so I do that as a support. Valkyrie, as you can see by her arrow, is really lagging this game. I just use my ultimate to guarantee a kill. Glitch's ultimate is really just use it whenever. I try and carefully place myself in this team fight, carefully try not to die, make sure that I stay near the Gladiator pitfall so that Parasite gets hit by it. We do pretty good, but then Draconis comes and destroys me, and this is probably the best team fight we had this game. Like, the closest team fight we had to a good one. We even killed Draconis, but yeah, we won't be so lucky anymore in the future. Pink starts flaming me. Apparently having a 3-8 score is horrible feeding beyond belief. He says some really mean stuff afterwards, which I will not show, of course. But this moment here, I accidentally freeze him. He's probably really mad at this point. It was just funny. I don't know. I couldn't see his chat anymore because he's already ignored. And in this clip, you can see obviously Valkyrie would not do that on purpose. It's pretty obvious he's lagging. He said he was having like 3-4 second lags at a time where he couldn't control his hero. And yeah, some raging, some lagging, and we just kind of lose this game, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm a bit set back. I'm still 1750 plus. I played a lot of support and I don't hate it, but I kind of wish I had a little bit more control over the games, especially in this last one. I think I should have played a carry, but that's really it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. I get my... Fuck, why is this so laggy? Jesus, stop lagging so hard. Why is it so laggy? Fuck. Why is it lagging? Stop lagging! Jesus, come on! Yeah, this is a blooper, I guess. Congrats on the new avatar, dude. The second winner is Jim Parr, he's getting a Grim Reaper, and the third winner is Socrates. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He's getting Joan Dirali. Yes, maybe. Whatever. Keep in mind you can get wins and plays that are not yours, or maybe one of your sub accounts, and transfer the win to the main accounts and stuff. So yeah, and the random comment of the winner of the week is